Hello, everybody. Thank you guys for being flexible this week and working on this lesson online. I will have some information for you guys today on some stuff to practice this week, as well as some information on the recording project for Jingle Bells. And I want to start off with that really quick, just to make sure that you guys knew exactly what to be doing for this recording project. Some of you have already turned in your audio files, which is awesome. I've listened to them and they sound great. Remember, that is turned in on Google Classroom through Google Drive. All right, so all you have to do is click on the link for your folder and then upload your recording to your school's folder, and then we'll compile them all together. This is all due next Friday, which I believe is December 11th, so you still have some time to practice it, but our goal is to get that audio recording in so we can put this all together for our Jingle Bells project. It should be a lot of fun. Now, something I really quickly wanted to show you. Some people had questions on how to get just an audio file recorded. And you can do that a couple different ways. You might have a recorder on your computer that you've used already. But if you do not have one or cannot find one, you can go to this website that's at the top right here, onlinevoicerecorder.com, with dashes in between. And it's super easy. You can record anything on your instrument just by clicking the record button. You could even cut it and save it if you need to, and it'll automatically save it as a download on the bottom of your screen, which is awesome. So that is one easy thing you can do to record yourself, and then you can just easily upload to Google Drive. You can also go to this website, vukaroo.com. And that's another easy one to record, and it will just do the audio, which is what we need. All right, so you can either use this website, which if you take a look at the top, or this website. Both of those work very, very well, and they're super easy and they're free to record your audio file. If you use your video file, that will not work quite as well, because then we have to go through and I have to adjust it and change it to an audio file, because we're not using video for the project. We're only using audio for the project. So it'll be a lot easier if you use one of these online resources to record it. That one or that one. Okay, so make sure you get that done by next Friday. All right, if you go on Google Classroom, just find the stream and go down a little bit, and it'll give you the instructions in a Google Doc exactly on how to do that, because there is some information there on exactly how to record and play along with the track that is given to you on Google Classroom to make sure that you line up perfectly together. All right, so make sure you get that done by next Friday. All right, we are going to go over some of the stuff that we have been working on over the last couple weeks. The first thing that I want to do is I want to review quickly our new note that we have been working on. Okay, so we are going to go over to song number 27. All right, song number 27. Now, just for the sake of today's lesson, I'm going to put this on the saxophone so that the saxophone music is on here. However, make sure you're looking at your book. All right, you can look at the screen if you are a saxophone player, because the music's the same. But if you're an instrument that's not a saxophone, make sure you're looking at your book, just for the sake of making sure you're looking at the correct music. Okay, so song number 27 has our new note. If you are a saxophone player, specifically alto saxophone, your new note is E, which you've been talking about, okay? So you'll be using the octave key and then also 3 fingers on top and 2 fingers on bottom. If you are a trumpet player, you are playing the note A, first and second valve. All right, same thing with clarinet. You're gonna be playing the note A, which is just the top key on the left hand. I call it the teardrop key. If you are a tenor saxophone player, you are also playing the note A. But for you, it's just 2 fingers on the top with the octave key, 1, 2. If you are a percussionist, you are playing the note G. Same thing with flutes. All right, flutes are playing the note G. Oboe players are playing the note G as well. And then trombone players and baritone players, you guys are also playing the note G, which is first and second valve for baritone or tuba. And then it's 4th position for trombone, so just past the bell. And then if you're a French horn player, you are playing the note D. all right, which is first and second valve nice and high up there, fast air, okay? So let's play that note and hold it. It should sound like this. One more time. 1, 2, ready, and play. That is the new note. And I want you to do that 4 times. All right, so play that note 4 times with me. 1, 2, ready, go. One more time and ready, go. All right, that is your new note, okay? So everybody, we're gonna quickly play song number 27 together, all right? And once you're done playing through the song, you can go back and you can stop and restart. You can pause this video and you can rewind and play the song again if you'd like. But we're gonna play song 27 together one time, okay? Like I said, feel free to rewind and play this a couple times if you'd like together, just to make sure that you've got the new note sounding really good. But we're going to play it one time. See if you can get all the notes correctly. Here we go. Ready? Song number 27. 1, 2, and ready, go. Rest, rest. Rest, rest. Rest, rest. That is song number 27. Feel free to go back and play that one again if you'd like by rewinding and pausing. A couple new things in that song other than the fact that there's a new note. There's also a term called a fermata. All right, a fermata you'll see is on the last note, and it's a dot with a little curve over it. And that usually goes on a note in the song, typically at the end of a song, to tell you to play the note slightly longer than the normal value of that note. So this note that the fermata is above, it's above a whole note. So that means you're going to play that fermata note for slightly longer than 4 counts, okay? Now it's typically up to the discretion of the player or up to the discretion of the conductor. So if your director holds your hands out like this, oh, you're going to play that note until you see the release of the note, okay? That is what a fermata is, but it's typically slightly longer than the note value that is given. So you're going to play that note for a little bit longer than 4 counts. So that's what a fermata is. All right. You'll also see half rests in that song. Half rests are notes that are rests that are 2 beats of silence. So in between each note that you would see in that song, you would rest for 2 counts. All right. Also that new note. All right. So that is song number 27. Now let's go through and play through song number 28. We've been practicing this one now for a little while, but I want to play it together as a group and see if we can do this and make it sound beautiful. All right, this is song number 28. All right, once again, we're going to play it slowly one time, then we're going to play it a little bit more at the actual speed the second time, so you have 2 chances to play through the song. Whenever you see a breath mark, take a breath and make sure that breath is really big and nice and strong so you have a lot of air. This one will be using our new note, okay? And a quick hint, the first 4 measures are the same as the last 4 measures of the song. Here we go, ready? Song number 28, Au clair de la lune. 1, 2, ready, go. All right, so that is the slow tempo. Now we're going to go slightly faster. All right, here we go. Au clair de la lune. 1, 2, ready, go. like that song because it's only it's only three notes. There's only three notes being played, including one of our newest notes. However, because it's only three pitches, it makes it a little bit easier to navigate because you don't have as many fingers that you have to use to be able to play that instrument. Or if you're a percussionist, you don't have as many notes that you have to play on your instrument. All right, so that song is one that we're going to continue to keep working on. All right, now I want you to jump over to number 31, a Mozart melody. All right, a Mozart melody. This song you will all recognize as Twinkle, Twinkle, Little Star. This is also one of our newest songs. We have just recently started playing this song on our instrument. However, it does incorporate our new note that we've been just working on. And then it also is similar to some of the other music that we've played where it's very repetitive. All right, the last half of the song is actually the exact same as the first half of the song. So some of those tricks will help you when practicing to make sure that you don't feel overwhelmed when you look at the music and say, oh, I've seen that before, because that happened the first few measures of the song. So it kind of compartmentalizes what you have to practice and makes it feel a little bit easier. All right, so let's do this. I just want to hear the first two measures of the song. All right, there's a big skip in the first measure, and then the second measure goes up to our new note. Listen to this. All right, those are the first two measures. Play that with me together. 1 and 2 and ready, go. One more time, same thing. 1 and 2 and ready, go. All right, so there's a big skip in the first measure, and then there's immediately our new note that happens in the second measure, okay? From there on, it's kind of like the notes and review on page 6 in our Essential Elements book. The notes just kind of go down by step. Now, instead of going down one note by step, they actually play two notes repeated, and then they go down. So you got kind of two chances to get the note correct when you're playing through this. All right, so we're going to play through number 31 2 times. First time very slowly, second time just a little bit faster to see if we can keep up. And feel free to pause this video, rewind, go back and do the song a couple times if you'd like to feel really comfortable with it. The most important thing, if you're a brass player, fast air, fast buzz. That will help make sure that you get that sound strong on those high notes. If you're a woodwind player, make sure your tongue is touching the reed. Ta, right? Right on the tip of the reed. All right, ta or tu, to keep that sound nice and strong so that we actually hear the change in your notes. All right, and also when you play, make sure you take a big breath every time. Big breath to have a lot of air to have a good sound, okay? Try to breathe whenever you see a breath mark. Those little apostrophes in the middle of the song, that's where you're gonna take a breath. All right, 2 times through song number 30 run. First time slow, second time a little bit more actual tempo. Here we go. 1 and 2 and ready, go.